Well, folks, we got these two cross braces on here now. Oh, let's come underneath here and have a look. So we got this one that goes across and then meets this one, which comes over here. Now we still got the one back here to go across, but I'm going to go ahead and put supper on first. The temperature definitely dropped, so it's getting cool. And plus, like I said, I want to try to do all of our eating during the daytime, so we're going to go ahead and get supper on and all that good stuff. But then hopefully after supper, if we can at least get that third piece on back here, then I'll be happy. That would be a really good day, really. This here is the hard, like, you know, like this is solid. I've already hung off it. I can actually hang off it. You know, that's the hardest part of the whole build, really. It's just this part, because, you know, there's not really any support. You gotta, you know, you're fighting with it on your shoulder to tie it on and whatnot. But once we get that third piece in, then really it's only to fill it in, so that won't be hard at all. So yeah, I think we're making some good progress. Like I said, this is a 9-day build anyway, so it's not like I have to have everything done today. And even then, we're probably still going to come back and you know, keep working on it over time. Well, it looks like we're in for some weather, so I went ahead and threw the tarp over the tent, and we'll go back into the by the shelter, and we'll put up a tarp in there as well for cooking. But I wanted to get the tent done first, because I don't want to be going to sleep in these temperatures while it's you know, while I'm wet. Well, folks, for supper today, we are going to eat the rest of that onion that we never had yesterday. We have a delicious steak, which is lamb. So this is a lamb steak, a steak of lamb, and we're going to wash it down with another carbonated water. I don't drink, so carbonated water is the best that I get. Sun is going down, sun's starting to set. I'm really happy with the progress we made today. I know I didn't really get a whole lot done with the shelter, but it's actually starting to look like camp now. I mean, we got the tarp up. I mean, we got a fire going underneath the tarp. You know, if it rains, it doesn't matter. We're protected, and we can make some serious progress on the shelter definitely tomorrow. I'm going to try to get to sleep early tonight if I can. I never got much sleep last night because of the wind, how windy it was, but I'm hoping to be able to get to sleep early tonight, and we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to start cutting up the onion and start preparing for supper. Well folks, supper is ready. The onions are done and the lamb is done. Cannot wait to dig in. So let's fire up the fire. Alrighty, let's dig in. We'll try the onions first. Oh yeah. Let's try the lamb. I got nowhere to lay this. Oh yeah. That lamb is perfect. Guys, check out the onions. They are absolutely perfect. Check out this lamb. Oh man. Done perfectly. Absolutely delicious. Well folks, we got supper completely straightened out of the way and literally cleaned up and everything, so the fire's pretty well gone out now. The wood is pretty well burned out. It's not totally dark yet, but it is cooling down, so I'm thinking that for the rest of the evening I'm probably just going to hang out in the tent. I do have a cam trail or a trail cam, sorry, set up, so we'll see if anything comes through while we're asleep, or you know, if we're, you know, just not around or something, the trail cam will pick it up, so that's exciting. And yeah, so hopefully I can get to bed early, get to sleep early, so we can have an early rise and maybe start straightening out that shelter a little bit. You know, I'm not in no huge hurry to build it. You know, I'm not killing myself out here. You know, this is just as much a camping trip as what it is building a shelter. I'm not a bushcrafter. This is just something I came up with just for practice, just to see what I could do with it, and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna let that burn out, and then we're gonna head into the tent. Okay, we're gonna head over to the tent now, and I'm gonna start bringing the gear over. But before we do that, let's turn on this. Oh, hang on. Let's turn on this trail cam. Yeah, I got it pretty loose. It's tied on there, but it's pretty loose. Now let's see. Where's on? Flick straight up. On. All right. It might pick me up. Alrighty. Trail cam is on. I'm pointing outwards the way we came in. The sleigh is still there. We still got the sleigh. And yeah, it's really starting to come around, guys. It's really starting to look like a camp. We got the tarp, we got the fire, and we got the bushcraft shelter, which is almost non-existent, but you know, we're getting there. Oh wow, look, it's snowing. Oh wow, it's actually snowing really heavy. I'm glad I put that tarp on. I might go wait in a few minutes to see if we can get like a nice slow motion shot of the snow. But yeah, so we're gonna head inside so that we don't get too wet, and we'll read probably, and we'll call it a night. Hey guys, we are inside the tent now. We're basically having a tent party. I got everything lit up here with that solar light that charges up with the solar panel. You know, I had some tunes going on my phone, but I can't play them, or else YouTube will, you know, come after everything I have. And I was looking through some scenes and whatnot, and honestly, we're just having a time. It's not even totally dark outside yet, but I'm honestly having a lot of fun in the tent. I figured the tent is set up, we might as well use it. Also, I find it really warm, which is good because last night I was froze solid. It was really cold last night, so I'm hoping it's a little warmer tonight. I might actually get a little bit of sleep. Well, folks, we are actually in bed now to go to sleep. It's definitely gotten windy. The wind's picked up big time. I don't know that it's necessarily colder than last night, but it is getting colder, but I don't think it's going to be as cold as last night. Like, I'm pretty warm in sleeping bag. Like last night I was really cold, but I'm pretty warm here now. Even with the wind, I'm still pretty warm. But also, we put that extra tarp over the tent as well, so that'll insulate us a little bit, block a little bit more wind. So that's good. That'll keep us a little bit warmer too. But yeah, that's pretty much all we got for today. I'm really glad that we came into the tent when we did. It ended up being like freezing rain. I could hear it hitting the tarp and stuff, so I'm glad we didn't stay out and get wet and whatnot. So and all that good stuff. Hopefully the weather is okay tomorrow. I think it is supposed to rain, so that's going to put a little bit of a damper on everything if it does rain, but hopefully it doesn't. But we'll have to wait and see. So good night and God bless, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Hey guys, it is super windy. Much windier than what it was last night, so I got to check to make sure we make sure we didn't lose our outside tarp, and also make sure that our pegs are not coming up. I'm gonna have to check on both sides. That side looks good. think that side is okay too. It's just really, really windy. I think it's okay. If it gets much worse, then I might have to actually go out and take a look. Well folks, we made it another night. It's pretty cold this morning, but it's a damp cold. It's actually spilling the rain outside. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a dart into the fort, or into the shelter where I got the tarp put up. Oh, excuse me. And we'll have some bologna and coffee for breakfast. And I'm probably only going to be able to use the GoPro for a little while. I don't want to ruin my big camera with the water. But yeah, so let's go get some breakfast and see how that goes. Well folks, it turns out it was actually snowing, not raining. So maybe we can use the big camera after all, but wow. A lot of snow fell since last night. This was all just dry rocks. So cool. Well folks, I'm just coming to again. It's mid-afternoon, and as you can see, all the snow and the rain, not only is the snow and rain gone and stopped, but most of the snow has melted away. It's a beautiful day here. I had to go back to sleep. I got really sick, basically from insomnia or even sleep deprivation, whatever you want to call it. I got my sleeping bag drying out again in the sun, but you know, I just got I only got like 2 hours sleep being out here, and this is day 3 now, so you know, I'm really hurt. I really had to go in and try to get a bit more rest. I feel a little bit better now, but I tried to get some coffee. The propane, for whatever reason, is not working. So I don't know if the pressure in the tank is starting to change because it's outside in the cold for so long. I did check my phone earlier, and there is a weather statement. There is an alert. We got a really big system coming through tomorrow. So might have to make some decisions there, because my tent is not insulated. I do not have a heated tent, and we're calling for gusts of wind up to like 80 kilometers an hour, 25 to 30 centimeters of snow. I don't know if we can survive that with my equipment, so, which sucks, because tomorrow we'll be halfway through the series. We will be hitting the halfway mark tomorrow. So but you know what, I don't know. You know, we'll wait it out a little bit. You know, we'll stay here tonight and see what it's like tomorrow, but I'm thinking we're probably going to have to pack up and go tomorrow. I don't want to lose any of my equipment either. You know, if we're getting 30 centimeters of snow with 80 kilometers of wind, you know, that's crazy. I mean, all my stuff will get buried and everything, so I'm it's kind of devastating, really. We made it this far, and it's just like, really, one storm's coming. But it would explain why it's so nice today, you know, calm before the storm. So well, I guess we'll have to wait and see, but it looks like we might have to pack up tomorrow. Plus, I don't want to worry my family. I don't want to put them through that either. So, yeah, I'm thinking, you know, sometimes you got to make a grown-up choice, and you got to do something responsible. So I'm thinking tomorrow we might have to pack up. I think if I had been sleeping a little bit better, I'd be a little bit more devastated. But because I haven't really been sleeping, you know, going home tomorrow in a nice warm bed don't sound so bad. But if we do get that storm and it does roll in, I'll film it and show you guys anyways. You know, even on the alert, it was showing that we might end up losing power. I'll show you the alert after. I got it on my phone. I'll show it to you after. So, a little bit devastating. You know, we're halfway through the series and we might have to pack up. But if we do have to do that, we're only going to go home while the storm happens. And then when we come back out, like, I won't move on to the next day. I won't consider that day 5. We'll start over at day 4. I'm not going to take away. We're going to stay out here for 9 full 24-hour days. So we'll have to see how it goes. What an amazing little creature. He's not even scared of me being here. Well, folks, we got the frame done now, and honestly, it looks pretty sick. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. We're starting to lose the daylight now. Of course, I was asleep all day, so we ended up losing the daylight for that. Yeah, the only thing left to do with this shelter now is to put a roof on it and fill it in. But I'm more so concerned about just filling in the sides. I'm probably going to use a tarp. I mean, we're going to put a roof on it, but I'm going to put a tarp over it. So I'm not too concerned if the roof is, you know, waterproof or not, because I'm going to put a tarp over it anyways. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. You know, this is only our 3rd day here, so I was just hoping to have the frame done by day 3, even if it's only a couple sticks. So we'll start filling this in now, and that'd be great. But like I said, we're losing the sun, so we're going to probably go out by the tent and have our lunch. And I already got the wood. I already have the wood cut for our firewood tonight. As you can see right here, I just got them up. So I already got the wood cut. I just got to process it down, and then we can have our fire. But yeah, we're gonna go out and enjoy the sunset, and yeah, and let's have our lunch. We actually don't need a fire today for any of our food, so that's awesome. So I'm really looking forward to going out and just sitting down watching the sunset. We'll get a nice time lapse of the sun, and we'll enjoy the rest of the evening. Then we'll come in and have a campfire, and then I guess when we wake up tomorrow morning, we're probably gonna have to leave if it's going to be extremely stormy. But all right, so let's get that done. Well, folks, for supper or lunch today, we're having some sushi, which is actually the spicy California roll. So that's actually like a vegetarian version of sushi. And we're also having leftover burger. And of course, I had to make some chopsticks, some homemade chopsticks. I got them nice and carved up. And also, we're going to have a buble, carbonated water. That's sort of like my treat when I'm out on the hills, just to have a little bit of flavor besides drinking, you know, river water. And yeah, and you know, if you're interested in actually trying sushi, the California rolls is the best way to try it, because as I said, it's more of a vegetarian, so you're not getting like that raw fish. I love all forms of sushi. Well, all the sushi that I've tried. I haven't tried a lot, but I did really enjoy. I really enjoy salmon. Actually, I got to break these apart. Well, supper was good, but man, it is freezing. We got to get back there and get that fire going. Well folks, we got an absolutely beautiful fire going here now. We got the rest of our wood just kind of surrounding the fire, letting it dry out and whatnot. And the sun is pretty well gone. It's slowly but surely getting darker, and we'll burn all this off and then we'll head to bed. Well folks, it's time to say goodbye to our beautifully handcrafted chopsticks. Say bye-bye. I am so emotional right now. Guys, I'd like to take a moment as well to give a shout out to one of my really good buddies. He has a YouTube channel as well. I actually only met him on YouTube. We started messaging each other, emails and comments, and I usually like all of his videos and comments on all of his videos as well. But if you're watching this and I haven't liked or commented on maybe a video that you've uploaded while I've been here, then I apologize, but you know, I'm out here doing this. But the name of the YouTube channel is called Rivers, Ponds, and Campfires. It's a brand new YouTube channel. Go over there, check it out, show him some love. If you like what I do here, you know, he's a lot more hardcore than I am even. So awesome guy, super nice guy, super cool channel, awesome content. Like I said, I myself, you know, I've liked and commented on all of his stuff. So if there's any videos that he uploads while I'm working on this series, then I apologize, but the moment I get the chance, I'll watch them, like them and comment on them and whatnot. So definitely go and check him out. Maybe I'll leave a link to his channel in the description box below. Like I said, super nice guy, really cool guy, and I only met him through YouTube, which is really cool. So definitely show him some love. If you like this, then go and check him out too. Super nice guy, really cool guy, and yeah, I love him. I think he makes good content. Well, our wood pile just caught fire, so I guess there's no need for me to hold back. Might as well throw it all in. I guess I had the wood pile a little too close. I had it there trying to dry out. Oops. Well folks, we're in the tent now. We're gonna try to get some sleep, and it's actually really nice in the tent tonight. There's no wind, there's no nothing. It's cold, but there's no wind bouncing off the tent, so I'm thinking that the wind direction is coming, say, where we have our shelter, so the wind's not really able to get through the wood, so that's a good thing. But anyways, we're gonna try to get some rest, wake up in the morning, and I guess we'll have to pack up with that weather warning. And that'll be day 4, but I'll get some footage of the storm when I go home and stuff too, so that way you guys can see how bad it is and whatnot. And yeah, so good night, God bless, and I'll see you in the morning. Well folks, the wind is already gusting probably 50 or 60 kilometers an hour by now. So we gotta hustle, we gotta get out, because we gotta beat the snow. If the snow starts, then the visibility will go to zero very quick, and we may not survive. So we gotta hustle. The storm is here. I gotta pack up my tent and everything as well. I can't leave that out here with the weight of the snow and the high winds.